Well, I've got this door to repair, and there's quite an interesting fault with it. Basically, it is rubbing on this right hand side here, and I seem to have sussed it out. It's quite amusing what actually happens when you open it and pull. It seems to just be locking in the top right hand corner, and then it gives. You can see there's quite a bit of paint transferred there and a bit of rubbing on the frame. And basically, I can't remember what you call it actually, this piece of wood here has came unstuck from this piece of wood. There are names for them, but I do have repair in mind for it, and traditionally you would need a pair of sash cramps to repair this. Block of wood either side, sash cramp over. That'll involve taking the door off its hinges, so I do have an avant-garde repair which I'm going to attempt. So the first thing what I'm going to do, I'm just going to get in here with a screwdriver and just remove any loose material that may be there, because we don't really want that in place. We'd rather have the wood glue in its place. So we'll just give everything a thorough clean in preparation for the gluing. So I've given everything a clean, and you can actually see the joint has definitely came off on the left hand side of the door. So I'm just wondering if I can pull on it. If I pull on it, I think it's opening up ever so slightly. So what I want to do is work as much glue as possible down there for a greater quality of repair. So I've got some Gorilla wood glue which has served me quite well in the past. I can remember gluing a cake board with this and it worked a treat. So one thing what I like to do is I like to get a cocktail stick to apply it with, because its pointed shape allows you to get deeper into the joint. So that's exactly what I intend to do with the glue. So now I've got our glue and I've worked it in as best I could all the way around, and we're also doing its counterpart a little lower. So next thing to do, I'm planning on using some ratchet straps to repair this. So what I'm thinking about doing is making a loop and then ratcheting it up. So what I'm planning on doing is removing the ironmongery from the ratchet and the strap. So we've now got the strap lashed up. We've got a piece of card double folded under there just to prevent any steel parts rubbing the varnish on the door. And it is reasonably taut. I've got a feeling this may have to be a double strapped repair, but we'll see what we can achieve with a single. So I managed to strap this up a little. We've got a newspaper behind just to prevent the door from being excessively marked. And the good news is we've managed to get it in. It's took quite a bit of force. I've used a good few hammer blows. And one thing I would recommend is some blocks of wood on the end. Unfortunately I didn't have them, but I'm not too bothered. We've got there, this strap's nice and taut. So we're just going to let the glue work its magic now. Well, it's now been 24 hours since we put this strap on. So we'll remove the strap and see what gives. Hopefully nothing. So we managed to reduce the crack considerably, but there's still a little bit there, but I think I've worked out why we couldn't take it all up. I think it's a case of this was rubbing against its counterpart and then possibly there was some sawdust in. I'm unsure, but we certainly tried as best to do that. But the good news is we've brought it back in line, so I'm pleased with that and I'll consider that a satisfactory repair. So why not subscribe to learn of more repair possibilities?